Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another episode of Halls of Torment. I rather enjoyed this game last time, so we're gonna put some more time into it, just for a little bit. I wanted to play the do we want to take Register of Hall? Wait, no, not Register of Halls, quests. Do we even care? I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I've got to do a bunch of damage with the Arcane Splinter and Lightning Strike. Kill Hound Slimes, Arcane Splinter again, Phantom Needles, Lightning Strike. So let's try and go Arcane Splinter, Phantom Strike, and I think I'm just going to throw myself back into the Haunted Caverns for the time being. I'm not entirely sure if these quests are localized to one or the other, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, and we should actually go down, not up. Because we want to go pick up those new moves ASAP and see if we can make it work. Yeah, I'm gonna play at least a little bit of this. Damage. Yeah, what items do I even have? Extra attack speed, health capacity, defense, movement speed, and base attack damage. Is that 10% or just flat 10? The flat 10 is interesting. I don't know if that's actually that good or not. Probably isn't. Let's go for range. How far melee attack can hit and how far projectiles can fly. We can also go into movement speed, which isn't terrible, but I do get an amount of that from my boots. Yeah, I noticed some of my hits do less damage, but apply like some kind of effect to them. And I would really like to know what that is, because my damage seems really random. Unless it's split. Oh. When I only hit one enemy, it's 800. When I hit... Got it. So, I actually am one heck of a nuker against one singular foe. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that specific concept in one of these games before. Pickup range? Yeah, let's just go for it. Actually, is that worth it? Kind of, yeah, but mostly no. The thing is, now that we know for a fact that there are magnets just sitting on the map, rather than ever worrying about pickup range, I should probably just ignore it. Because it's not actually that practical or helpful. Oh well, I don't think my options there were particularly good anyway. Okay, so... movement speed? No, let's just go damage for the main weapon. It looks like there might also be a lower limit to how much damage it can do. But I could be wrong. Okay. Let's keep... Okay, and I can also quick swap. So I can hit in two different directions if I feel the need to do so. But I still want to get this talisman. Because yeah, we need the splinters and we need the lightning ASAP. I think we're getting pretty close. Nice healing potion. Okay, damage and range. Ooh, 50% range for the for my main weapon. I guess I could see that actually being a bit of a detriment? No. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of really weak enemies. Okay, so... Arcane Splinters. And splitting my damage between them, I think this is going to be fine. Defense. Oh, is that regen and health? Honestly, not actually that terrible. Whatever that debuff is, I don't know what it does. But it does actually... I'm hoping it's useful. Okay, extra attack speed. Let's go for overall attack speed, first and foremost. I want to be clericing left and right fairly often. Okay, we gotta be getting close. Please tell me we are getting close. Yeah, it seems to be some kind of shock thing. It's a shield with a lightning bolt on it. There it is. Alright, Astronomer's Orbs. We've tried those, though. So I guess we're going Phantom Needles. I think we get 3? So we might still get the opportunity for Lightning Strike. We'll see. Let's see. Area and cone size. I'm still not quite sure what the difference between area and cone size and range would be. Somebody had said it would be really nice if there was the option to, like, when you're looking at your stats, if it would actually say, like, hey, this is going to increase your cone size to this. I would actually really like that myself, specifically for the purpose of, like, range. Because if I can figure out, like, okay, this makes my cone this much longer. Oh, this makes my cone longer and wider. You know, that's worth it for me. Or not. Let's see. Do we go crit this time around? I could. I'm probably going to focus damage. As nice as range is, I'm in a fine enough position. Okay, pick up range, defense, more range. Yeah, because I might as well just have super waves that go fairly far out, even if I'm going to be splitting a lot of my damage here. With the double tap, it effectively, the first hit splits damage between a lot of guys. Second hit finishes off whoever's left, which seems reasonably good to me. Like, it's an odd setup, and I don't think I've ever seen this in another game. Oddly enough, like, I've definitely seen games where you split your damage between the foes you're hitting, but usually that's like an one-off spell or something like that, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to spec for crit damage a smidge. Let's start heading for that extra bit of equipment. I'm reasonably kitted out already, so it's not that imperative, but I'd still like to know exactly what I'm delivering to that, or I'd like to have as many options as possible in delivering to the well, because last time I just delivered the first item thinking I was going to die, and then I won the run, mostly won the run. I don't know if the final boss coming in to just delete me really counts for anything. You know, in retrospect, I probably should be speccing harder for my sub-abilities, seeing as my quest is currently to use them and do boatloads of damage with them. Boy, I don't think I've ever murked this guy this hard, this fast. There we go. Oh, there's an item for me. Let's see. So, 0.7 damage for each missing health point. Block strength or damaging an enemy with a physical attack has a chance to cause deal 40% of the damage as splash damage. Oh, we're picking that. It's not useful for me at the moment, which means we're gonna go dip it in the well. Crit damage bonus. Because yeah, 20% chance of doing an AoE splash attack. It seems like it's going to be kind of imperative for the archer. Because her biggest issue is just, after a certain point, she gets swarmed by numbers and can't cope. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on an adventure for a moment. Because we might as well get our way back up to where that well is. Okay, some of these guys are a little on the tanky side. Hi. This is a bit of a long walk. I would absolutely adore it if these games actually had level design. This one specifically, I played another Bullet Heaven. I don't think I'm going to put the footage up for it yet. I don't think it's quite ready. But for this one, you're just kind of in a big empty field. But traditionally, Diablo didn't work that way. It had kind of level design. It was mostly just randomly generated junk. But it worked really well. Just in terms of, like, making it feel like you were delving into this deep, dark crypt. There was a logic to the level design, even if it was fully procedurally generated. And for a game in what? 98? I don't remember when Diablo 1 came out, admittedly. But for a game that old, it was kind of easy to just be like, yeah, whatever. You know, would be nice if it had better level design. But it didn't really ruin the fun. And then once you get up to, like, Diablo 2, the level design is a little bit better. And then by the time I got to Diablo 3, I was just kind of like, wow, this level design is kind of stinky. They could have done better, right? I think, I don't know. I started my experience with Diablo 3 kind of negatively, and I don't think I ever recovered from that. I think it came out when I was on break from college. I had effectively a whole week off. I don't remember if it was Christmas, spring break, summer, or something. But effectively, yeah, I had an absurd amount of time slotted so that I could play a bunch of... so I could play a bunch of Diablo 3. And then the game just didn't work for a week. I think it was only like a couple of days. But it definitely took a while before you could actually, like, play it without the servers just losing their mind on you and everybody else. And I don't think I was the only one having this issue. Let's see. Just 5 defense. It'll be useful at some point, but I should probably just focus on getting the kills. But so when I finally did get to play the game, they had introduced that real money auction house and had like really low drop rates from what I remember, and it just wasn't great. I'm sure some of you guys lived this and maybe had a different experience, but I definitely remember just feeling like I was very underpowered and not having a good time and not getting a whole lot of good drops, and so it felt like I was just kind of floundering. I beat it, and it didn't even take that long, but it was just definitely this feeling of like, yeah, but that wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. You know, compared to what Diablo 2 was for me, Diablo 3 felt very kind of ho-hum. I think it got better. I played the Switch version a while back with Shell, and we had a legitimately very good time. But it didn't have the magic that I was hoping it would. And maybe my expectations are high, but whenever I play Grim Dawn, I get like super sucked into it for like 2 days, and then I stop because, I don't know, just too much. I think what I need to do is just actually sit down and stream the whole damn thing. Like, there are certain games where I think I just need that push to force me to stick with it. And so, a lot of hack and slash action RPGs very much are that kind of game. Okay, good. Hopefully we can get the lightning strike here. Damage, attack speed for the main weapon. I guess I have no choice. I'm just gonna go for the attack speed. Oh. Needles could hit more enemies when the maximum range is reached. They deal their remaining as magic damage in the area around them. Oh, that's actually kind of good. I'm starting to take a lot of damage here. This character's interesting. I'm not entirely convinced I like them. Let's see. Yeah. Ah, I'm starting to do 3 hits now. we might want to look in a little bit into getting some more defense. Let's see. Base defense, 5 defense. I don't know what the differences between these are. Like if that 5 defense is in fact 5% defense, or... I'm not sure. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Let's go get this last treasure chest before I go and get myself killed. Not that it matters too much. Where are all of the bad boys? Oh, there they are. The meat dogs. They have arrived. Honestly, I think I'm specifically best suited for killing meat dogs. Wow. Because I either soften them up or I just chew them to pieces. I'm gonna need some more HP though. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. Piercing, health regen, base health, and yeah, let's go for that. Oh, and the green slimes too. Normally they're a bit of a stinker. Oh, good. Health potion. I think I'm just gonna hit up this treasure chest and then we're gonna head for that lockpick. I'm assuming that's a lockpick. And then I don't think we'll have anything else to do but just hang out and fight for the next. How long are these runs? Does it say 20 minutes normally at the start? I'd have to go double check. No, it's probably half an hour. Half an hour? I am entirely unsure. Okay. I'm doing my standing desk, and it is a little hard on my lower back. I know everybody's like, do better posture, forehead. And it's like, it's really hard to correct your posture after years of having not the best posture, but I've also heard from other people that some people just like have no issues with it, and other people have major issues with it. So I don't know who to believe, but I'm just going to assume that my posture is bad, but I'm also more inclined to be super sore or stiff after standing for a while. Alright, so what do we got? Ooh. Health capacity and defense and block strength, or every second your damage is increased, reset when you perform an attack with your main weapon. Spellcaster gloves, not that great. Let's go for the, big health hood. I don't think it really matters here. Alright, we've got a boss. Unfortunately, these big crowds actually are slightly harder to deal with because my damage ain't scaling that fast. No, I don't know. I think I'm actually doing a fine job. Just kind of punch through this. I wonder how much health a barrel has. Purely for the perspective of splitting damage between. Like, where in the metrics does a barrel stack up with a meat dog? Is there a barrel level, is what I'm getting at. Because I would unironically love that. Kind of like the tree level in Vampire Survivors, but maybe a little bit more sensible. Okay, let's see. Piercing, more damage, more movement speed. I'm gonna go for the singular piercing. Ooh. So base crit chance, I like that. Your chance to block increases with the distance you've moved. And then we've tried spike boots. I think I'm gonna go for the wooden ring. Because that would be great. I kind of wish if you got to the end of the run, you got to keep all of your gear. Just because. Okay, let's head for those lockpicks. Because this is too much stuff and I don't want to have to go out of my way to get more, or to collect it all. That just sounds like a pain. Ooh. Proficient stance 3, close range. No. Let's go for Arcane Splinter 1. I want to conjure more of those anyway. And losing 5% size on them is nothing? It's nothing. just kind of scoot slowly around. Area cone size. You know, I'm gonna go for the range, because that specifically helps my splinters. I think it helps everything. I don't really know the difference. Ow. I think I took 16 damage there. Maybe more. I'll keep an eye on it. Is my hat flashing? Yeah, I guess my hat flashes whenever I do my attack. Maybe I'm doing eye beams. Maybe that's it. We're actually just Cyclops dressed as a priest for some weird reason. Yeah, the Arcane Splinter ain't bad. It's not the most directed thing, but it does do a decent chunk of damage. Oh, this is bad places. I did want the lightning, though, more than the splinter. I think I'm gonna stand by that desire. That desire was valid. There we go. I guess I'm just gonna have to rely on kiting through enemies. Hey, healing potion. Very appreciated. Oh, the big slimes are a problem. Because I have to kill them effectively 3 times. Big, medium, and then small. And that's a lot of work for Splitsy McBlasty. There's so many of them. And I still don't know what that debuff does. I'm going to assume there's a very practical reason for why you want to hit as many enemies as possible with this character. Because I will say, I like how it's kind of organized, because it feels very much like no attack is wasted. With the warrior, you always want to hit the maximum number of enemies. With this character, it doesn't really matter who you're hitting. And how many of them there are. As long as you're hitting one enemy, it's not a wasted attack. Though ideally, you want to split your damage as evenly as possible and have as little spillover as you can. Ooh, that'd be a cool, like, ability evolution on top of it all. Is if specifically carryover damage that isn't used would, like, chain lightning out to the nearest enemy. Then he would truly be an efficient boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Critical, base critical, chance. Can my waves not crit? I don't think they can. Oh. Well, that would have been nice to know, actually. Well. At least we got the perk for the Phantom Needles. Yeah. I'd be critting left and right. Well, I am critting left and right, just not with my blast wave. Okay. Crit damage bonus? No, I'm just gonna go for the flat damage. Boy, this boss showed up at a very inopportune time for me. Okay, at least I got some health left. Okay, damage and cone width. Yeah. So now I'm going to be splitting my damage between everything. It's probably fine. Lightning strike, there we go. A little late in the run for it, but it's fine. I wonder if you can't crit with magic. No, because I think the arcane splinters can crit. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing them crit. It's just an odd quirk of this character for some reason. I'm gonna have to try a defense character, but I think I'm gonna need more retaliation damage first. Like, there's probably another class that handles that, maybe. Because I could see it being kind of fun to have a character that is just extremely defensive. Okay. Delete those. I get close enough to get that health potion. Thank you. Keep going for the attack speed. I think the lightning would have probably saved me some trouble, especially if I had specced into it. Ow, and I'm dead. Dang. That's a bit rough. I did complete a quest. Well, let's try the archer next. So that last run was a bit of a bust. Let's give the archer another shot. What do we want to grab for them, though? You know, honestly... Oh, wait. We get a really good item. We get a really good item that I cannot afford. Ooh. That's rough. Fine. I'll just get the pickup radius. If I can get that up higher, that's probably going to help all my characters anyway. Let's see. I'm going to go back to quests. Do we actually need to do... Yeah, these just give us gold. Oh, or items. Focus and piercing. Haunted Cavern starting ability. 25,000 enemies in one run. Okay. Let's see. Kill 50,000 skeletons. Yeah, a lot of stuff with Arcane Splinter, but those can be gotten at any time. So I don't need to worry about it. Ooh, Explosive Strike. Must be done in one run, though, so that might be a little tough. I'm not even sure how to get to some of these. Maybe we've got to go to a different ground. Well, do we want to go to the Ember Grounds and just see what we can do? Sure. I haven't even touched this zone yet, so I might as well. Okay, aim attack, toggle auto attack. You know what, actually? Oh, I see. Toggle auto aim. There we go. I think I'm actually going to just leave it on manual aim. These guys are a bit tougher, which I don't know how to feel about that. Let's see. Pickup range, movement speed, movement speed. As good as pickup range is, I've been boosting it to begin with. Let's see. Yeah, what we need is damage. Ideally, a lot of it. Let's see. Base critical chance? Yeah. I want the critical damage as well, but... meh. I don't know. Oh, we weren't... Oh, I had auto... I still had auto aim on. I just didn't notice because it was aiming for what I was aiming for, mostly. Go for the critical damage bonus. And, oh, it also looks like we have two different abilities to snag on this map. So I guess if we want to go a little bit more there. Alright, let's see. Do we want to make a beeline? I might as well. I need the EXP, but it wouldn't be the worst idea for me to kind of zip. What level are we at? Let's see. Critical chance and critical damage bonus. Yeah. I know I should invest harder into my side weapons considering, but it does seem like my main weapon very much is kind of a linchpin here. I don't know. I'll just keep kind of chucking myself at it, and we'll eventually get all of those quests anyway. Let's see. Crit chance, attack speed. I think the attack speed is the best option, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, do we just disregard and get moving? I think I have to. If I wait too long, then... Well, it's not like I'm necessarily underpowered by not having these weapons, but that little bit of extra firepower helps a lot, even when unupgraded. It'd be interesting to try and go for like a solo weapon run. I don't think it'd be worth it. At least not yet. Maybe with some more meta progression or various other upgrades. Oh, that's rude. Movement speed, base health, duration, blocks, strength. No, let's just go for the crit damage. Oh, they make noises. They make weird noises, man. Okay. Movement speed, a little bit of health regen, movement speed, base health, or just attack speed. I'm reasonably fast. And can at least weave through most of these enemies. Damage is definitely my weak point here. And could be a little bit better. A lot better, to be honest. Alright. Oop. Don't get absolutely poked. I just want to get in and kill that boss. There we go. So we want to grab probably Lightning Strike. I've got to do a lot of damage with it. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is a good run for Lightning Strike, to be honest. I don't know if it's a bad run either. It seems like Lightning Strike is better on the Cleric, though, just as kind of a general thing. Let's see. Base crit chance? Yeah. Can the lightning crit? I was about to ask, like, hey, pay attention. Let me know if it does. But I ain't gonna get that in the middle of the run. I don't think it does. I think it would have crit by this point if it would have. I wish that was actually something that was communicated. I mean, we're still cutting through the imps like nobody's business, but... it does mean that going crit is not as worthwhile. I mean, still good for the main weapon, but... oh wait, no, it did crit. I just saw it crit for 1,000 damage. Okay, let's just disregard for a little while. Okay, crit chance, stun range, reduced attack speed. Yeah, sure. If I get anything lucky. Every once in a while you get a magnet out of one of the pots or boxes. Okay, good to know that my lightning can crit. It would have been pretty sad if they didn't. No, nothing. Hey. Okay. Do you want to do the needles? Yeah. Needles very much fits with this specific build. The lightning doesn't, but I do want to get whatever the upgrade is that the lightning affords me. Let's see, 30% main damage. Yeah. As much as I want to focus on the other weapons, 30% is fairly good. Okay, shall we just start heading for... ooh, even more crit chance. I do like multi-hit, though. Yeah, so that's 1 in 10 shots will actually fire 3 arrows instead. Alright, music here is banging. The enemies are a little... can I actually turn that down a little bit? Oh, voice volume. Yes. That's a bit better. I mean, honestly, I might as well have just muted it, but... oh, there is actually, like, character voice acting. I'd forgotten about that. The random well dude started talking to me back in the prologue. Let's see. Needles? No, let's just go raw damage. Magma puddings. Oh, they're just a litany of abilities. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna run for that next ability. If whatever I kill, and whatever I don't kill, I don't know. And my big fear is ending up under-leveled because I spent too much time running. I don't know how big of a deal that's going to be. Though against this boss, I think I have to run. I don't think I get too much of a choice. Oh yeah, I mean, he can do that. He can do that. It does amuse me to no end that I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if I have much of a choice but to run. And then he immediately locks me in, like, seconds later. I think this is just streamer luck. Providence, streamer, I was gonna try and cross Nostradamus with streamer. Actually, that piercing, maybe. Ah, you know what, screw it, walking through the fire. This is legitimately one of the more painful bosses, I think. That was not worth it. I was kind of hoping I could run the gap, but it did not work. Yeah, so there must be a chain lightning effect that we're triggering here. Okay, let's just finish him off. There we go. Okay, I guess we're going for the helmet because nothing else is actually new. The hell is this thing? That's another boss. Oh boy. Guess I haven't been killing fast enough. Movement speed, max HP, no, crit damage. Because these suckers are, tougher? Where'd the boss go? Oh, there it is. Alright, do we keep heading for that talisman? I mean, I don't really have too much of a choice. I should probably go piercing. I guess I should get a little bit of regen. I'm just not sure if it's going to help that much. Okay. Area code and size? No, let's just go for the base defense. Even if it's not amazing. Are there two of these suckers? There might be. They're not actually that durable. I see. That's why they're not that durable. On the flip side, though, this is kind of working. Okay, attack speed, base crit. I don't know what .2 base crit... Oh, base crit damage. No, let's go for just extra projectiles. Is that one of theirs? I have no idea. Okay. Area cone size, base defense, attack speed, but reduce crit damage. I'll take it. Ring blades, orbs. Now let's actually go for the arcane splinters. They're not actually better than the orbs necessarily. Okay, good. That just seems to be a visual bug more than anything else. just keep kind of slow scooting here. And more projectiles, more projectiles. I mean, consistently firing off 3 shots seems like it's going to work well for me. Ooh, we've got the flying skulls. Guess I'll just go for the attack speed. Maybe I should have gone for that lockpick. I guess I still can. If I get lucky, we'll just find one randomly in a pot. Because they're not... It's not an impossibly low chance. Ugh. Like, zoned out for a hot second and paid for it. I almost feel like... I don't actually know if the cleric would do better. Ow. Ow. These things hit for like 20. That's even more attack speed? Yeah. Oh. Got it to level 3 so we can select ability upgrades. Oh. Well, I mean, if that was a quest... Any progression is worth it. Piercing range, attack speed. Yeah, actually. Bunch of EXP. I'm still near death. If we can find that amulet where I do more damage based on my missing HP, I'm going to get a bit of a boost. It's not like I have that much HP to be missing, but still. Base damage, base damage. Even though the crit damage is nice. Oh, here we go. Please magnet. Nah, potion. Just about as good. Of course, the slimes are standing directly on top of it. Makes it a little hard to do what I want. Enemies stunned by lightning also get electrified. Sure. Oh. It's like a weird digging monster. Which is something I should probably care about, but at the moment I can kind of freely just ignore it. Yeah, it shoots at me and then it digs away. Alright, let's just scoot around. Unfortunately, these shield guys take a little bit to punch through. Come on, magnet. Base crit. Oh, that's base crit damage. Is that even worth it? I haven't the foggiest. Yeah, if I can get anything that scales off of my movement speed, I'll actually be in a really good spot. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get that lucky, though. I'm curious how this game handles despawns. Do enemies even despawn? Ever? Ow. Because I know enemy spawn types, or enemy types spawn at certain points in a run. But do the unkilled enemies despawn or not? That's always been a slight worry with these games, just in terms of, like, is it worth running for whatever my objective is, or should I focus, sit and focus on whatever. I'm double bosses. Maybe that's just how this specific level works. Might be. Let's see. A small amount of... No, let's go for the movement speed and the base health. I guess I'll do ring blades. I think what I'm supposed to do is get all of my abilities up to level 3. And in doing so, you can actually get the ability options. Well, in that case, I guess I should snag one more level on my splinters. Oop. The boss likes teleporting. Ow. Okay, Phantom Needles 3. Well, we got Lightning Strike Mastery level 1. Okay, area cone size, damage, pickup range, crit and stun, but reducing my attack speed. Maybe isn't an issue, I don't know. What I was trying to talk about, I guess to go back to what I was trying to talk about during the cleric run, I feel like you could actually have a little bit of level design to this, and I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Like specific locations to go to or through. Like almost if it's simulated kind of a microcosm of Diablo 1 or 2. So you start in the like basics cellar. Oh. No evolutions for wait, no, there it is. Phantom Rift. Okay, more attack speed on those needles? Yeah. Let's just spit. Okay. Crit chance? Yeah. Honestly, not doing too heinously. I say as I then get mobbed by skeletons, who pose a bit of a threat. It feels like this zone is probably a fair bit harder. Oh, new boss. Ooh, ow, ow. Time to die, I guess. Okay, it is time for me to run the heck away from this dude. It seems like going toe-to-toe with him is a bad idea, so I'm gonna go potion hunting and slightly gold hunting. Or, oh, here it comes. Okay, gonna go for that base defense. Let's see, piercing in the main weapon? Yeah. Okay, he's gonna be doing the thing. A little bit more base HP. Ow. I was out of range so the boss didn't hit me. Let's see. Where did he die? Damn it. Oh no, he's not dead yet. Nope. I did kill him. Right at the end. I'll take it. We take that here. Yes, that was a little tougher, but we did get some goodies off of it. Because we now have the Exterminator. Seems to be kind of an alchemist situation. Let's see. Rescue the Cupbearer. Task 2. Task 3. So it doesn't seem like a lot of these are actually done. 15,000 enemies in one visit. Kill the Lord of Regret. Arcane Splinter to be to level 3. Defeat the Worm Queen. Ember Grounds until 12 minutes left. 50,000 imps. Eesh. I'm still not sure where the Lord of Pain shows up on this one. So it seems like I probably should focus on the starting region. And we didn't actually get to send anything back there, did we? Honestly, though, it's fine. I don't think any of the items I got was like really that good. Ooh, Forgotten Viaduct. Mostly I just want to dive into this one because I want to see what my ability. I just have a flamethrower. Yes. Yes, please. Ooh, and is this one more of kind of a linear level? It also seems to be a little harder, maybe. And yeah, it does like an overall burn effect. Okay, I'll have to come back for another episode of this. I want to try this character. I'm probably not going to mess around with this level until we got some more meta progression and items. Just because it does seem like they get a little tougher. More rewarding for sure, but if I still got stuff to do on the first level, then I should probably do that first and foremost. For now, though, I guess I should mention that Halls of Torment is available on Steam, I believe today. Depends on when I put up this video. It might be a couple of days from now. It's coming out on the 24th. And I'm just going to verify that because I am zonked today. Yep, 24th of May. So, okay, we might have one or two more days before that comes out. It's fine. Actually go for the duration. Because duration should increase the burn time here. Though I'm not entirely sure if you can stack extra burn. Yes, you can. I think. I don't know. Anyway, so, I guess with all that said, if you guys want to try this yourselves, the preview prologue, I believe, hopefully, is still available for everyone to try. At least for a little bit, and progress carries over. It's pretty good. But, I guess beyond that, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. Well, with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.